What's up, guys? Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day is going well. It is Friday, December 15th. Happy Friday. I'm excited for the weekend, and I have some great news about eBay and Bitcoin. But before we go into that, let's quickly take a look at CoinMarketCap, at where Bitcoin is currently trading at, and it is at $17,728. So hovering above that 17,000 mark. Hopefully it can break 18,000 soon, and maybe we might see by the end of the year it surpass 20,000, because there's still some more Bitcoin futures trading launches coming up. Absolutely in 2018, but I believe there's the CME group in Chicago. They are also looking to launch, I believe, the 18th Bitcoin futures trading. So as you can see here, over the past week or so, it's been relatively stable. Not really any huge spikes, given, just over the past 4 weeks, we've seen some skyrocketing price here for Bitcoin. And obviously there's price corrections along the way, but Bitcoin just keeps going up, guys, and I believe it's just going to keep going. And the topic of today's video, I want to talk about, what will get Bitcoin to that $1 million mark. So let's go into the topic here. So eBay, recently the eBay America's Senior Vice President, Scott Cutler, was interviewed by Yahoo Finance, and he said they're seriously considering integrating Bitcoin, which would be huge for Bitcoin, because you have one of the biggest e-commerce sites on the web, that they do millions of transactions, one of the heavy hitters out there. And if eBay was to start accepting it, you can absolutely expect Amazon and some of these other bigger sites as well to start adopting Bitcoin as well. So it's really great that they are thinking about it. They see the potential, they see the value. And eBay is a $39 billion e-commerce platform. So that will be huge, guys. It's one of the tipping points, or one of the highlights in the timeline of Bitcoin, if so to speak. If you were to look back, let's say we go to the future 5 years ahead, and we look back, if one of these major companies, online companies, start accepting Bitcoin, it would really push mass adoption and increase the value of Bitcoin significantly. Now, Cutler did note that in the interview, they're not quite there yet, but the point is that they are working on it, and this is in the works, and they're definitely considering it. So it's not off the table. This is very different from what Amazon actually said, and I did a video on this. You guys can take a look at this. It's on my channel, that they are looking into it, but right now they don't see a demand. So now that could be smoke and mirrors a bit, because they bought a whole bunch of domains like Amazon Crypto, Amazon Bitcoin, and so forth. And I know Jeff Bezos, those guys are and his team are up to something. And I mentioned that they could be possibly creating their own coin, such as Prime Coin, but I'm leaning towards they would more accept Bitcoin because of the kind of the scale of of usage of Bitcoin globally and so forth. So guys, if Amazon and eBay start accepting Bitcoin, we are on the path to $1 million Bitcoin easily, because of it would just propel Bitcoin to the moon, so to speak, right? To the sun, where you have more mass adoption, and people are going to be using it. And as I did mentioned in my video about why Bitcoin is not a bubble, the more people that use Bitcoin, the more its value increases. So the more transactions that are taking place, the more its value increases. And because there's a cap, there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin. Those factors create the kind of the environment for growth, because you have the rarity aspect, you have the usage aspect, you have the trust aspect, you have the confidence aspect, right? It's really going to help Bitcoin to go to that next level. Now, usually what we see in the tech industry is if a big company like eBay or Amazon start adopting or doing something, others start following in that path as well. So maybe Walmart and Google would start accepting Bitcoin, and I think that it would be easy for Bitcoin to hit $1 million. Now, some people are projecting that Bitcoin could hit 1 million in 2020, but I think in order for Bitcoin to do that, you need these big companies to start accepting Bitcoin for transactions to take place. Now, what other major companies are accepting Bitcoin right now? Well, on Coinbase's merchant section of their site, where businesses can go sign up for a merchant account and start accepting crypto, such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, we see that Expedia, Intuit, Dell, Overstock.com, and Dish, they are accepting crypto at the moment, which is actually very smart of them. And as you can see here in this screenshot here, the businesses can essentially create their merchant account, integrate this payment aspect here into their checkout process, and people can just simply log into their Coinbase account into their Coinbase account and just simply pay with Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum. So it's very smart that these businesses have already started doing this. And one of the videos I made also in October was the interview with Patrick Byrne, the CEO of Overstock, talking about their strategy and how they're accepting crypto, what they do. So for example, just give you a quick preview, you guys can watch this video. They take 50% of the crypto that comes in, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, they sell it right away and get the cash. And the other half they sit on it, which is smart because the price keeps going up. So they're getting dual benefits there. They're getting the cash right away and to maybe cover or break even, right? And then they're sitting on the rest. And now, if someone bought something, let's say in July with Bitcoin, and they kept half of that Bitcoin is worth significantly more now, right? Obviously. So pretty smart on their end. You guys can take a look at that video. I recap it. So it's very interesting to see, once again, the CEO of one of the large e-commerce sites out there started one of the first early adopters of accepting crypto and what they're doing, and I think it's pretty smart. So Bitcoin right now obviously is been kind of hovering around 18,000. We're hoping that it goes to that next level and goes towards 20,000, but it's been pretty stable. Obviously, you have your price corrections and so forth, and there's still some news of futures trading, which will be launched soon. So I expect possibly it might hit 20,000 by the end of the year. We got like 16 more days, but I think Bitcoin can do it. So as mentioned, Overstock, they're pretty transparent on what they've been doing, and throughout the past 12 months, the price of Overstock has increased by 130%, triggered by the company's involvement in various Bitcoin and blockchain technology ventures. So Patrick Byrne, I think he knows what he's doing. He sees the potential. It's now if eBay and these big elephants in online e-commerce were to start accepting Bitcoin, guys, we can easily see Bitcoin jump over 100,000 and just keep going till it hits $1 million. So I'm holding some Bitcoin. I would recommend you guys hold. Obviously, if you need cash, you can sell some of it. But I think we're headed to a huge let me rephrase that. I see significant growth, especially if these companies start accepting it. So very exciting if you're holding Bitcoin, and it's obviously the goal is $1 million, or let's say $500,000 even. If you buy it now at 18,000, and once again, you don't have to buy one whole Bitcoin, you buy part of a Bitcoin if you want, if that's what you can afford, you would make profit easily. So I'm holding my Bitcoin. I'm not selling, and I'm hoping, in a few years, we might see that $1 million. If not, even if it goes to $500,000, that's still great. So we'd love to hear what you guys think. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. If you like this video, please thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and for more videos on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Talk to you guys later.